Valley coming up this hour.
This call is now being recorded.
Hey, we're back here on the world-famous JIGGY Jaguar radio program. We've got a great guest with us today. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction on yourself, my friend.
How you doing? My name's Colby Bright. I'm from 936 Montgomery, Texas. I'm a hip-hop artist. You know, I speak for the underdogs, the have-nots, you know, the people who come from, you know, nothing to something. And just out here trying to turn a dollar into a dream, you know. Thanks for having me. What's going on, y'all?
Now, tell me how you got started in the business.
I got started a long time ago. I started writing poetry when I was probably about 12 years old. And I just always kept it to myself, and I showed my friends here and there. And then one day I showed somebody at work who I worked with, and they took me in the studio about 17, 18 years old, and since then it's been on. So
Awesome stuff. We've got a great guest with us today here on the line. How do we connect with you online? Is there a website we can send people to? How do we get a hold of you?
Yeah, of course. It's
how do we get a hold of you?
Of course, it's colbybrightmusic.com, COLBYBRIGHT, music, MUSIC, spelled like normal. Twitter, Colby Bright, pretty much everything Colby Bright. iTunes, we got the single with Lazy Bone floating around, the single with Young Buck. We got the song with Game dropping in about 2 weeks. A couple of things floating around. Of course, the single with Lil White and Whitney Payton. Whitney Payton out of Philadelphia, and Lil White, of course, you know, with the 3-6 Mafia back then. Just a couple of little things floating around as far as singles, but other than that, we have this Victory Lab movement we have going on. We did Victory Lab mixtape that had the Lazy Bone song, this and that, you know, a couple singles that caught some nice airplay. Victory Lab 2.0, The Resurrection, is what we're doing now, and then we're going to wrap it up with a trilogy called Victory Lab 3, The Final Cut. After that, we're going to work on EP and the debut album. The debut album is something I've put off for years, because, you only get one of them. So that's a little bit about myself and what we have going on right now. You know, we have a documentary coming out. As far as vlogs, you can check out at youtube.com/Colby Bright Music. So check those out.
Well, tell me a little bit about this music that you've got out there.
Well, the music is excuse me. The music obviously started as a self-healing tool. You know what I mean? When I started with the poetry and stuff like that. And, of course you have your club songs and stuff like that, but the thing I base it off of is, coming from nothing to something. You know, I'm 29 years old. I've taken care of my mother since I was 17. I grew up in the struggle, just like everybody has a story. And I just feel like right now the struggle is, more relatable than ever. And, I feel like that's why my time is coming around, now, as opposed to a couple years ago when I've had deals fall through. We've worked with Interscope. We've worked with, a few notable names, but, I feel like it's more my time now than ever, now that reality is coming back, and there's everybody's in the struggle out here, so everybody can feel some sort of struggle. And, I try to speak for those people, and I try to be a representative that, it doesn't matter what odds you're facing, that, you'll always prevail as long as you stick to it and stay consistent,
Now, you mentioned a documentary. Tell me about the documentary.
That's real cool you asked that, man. I appreciate that. As far as with this Victory Lab thing, I mean, I've done, before Victory Lab, I've probably had 6 or 7 solo mixtapes, and the Victory Lab we dropped in 2014 was one we're going to drop. We dropped 2.0 this year, and we're going to drop Victory Lab 3 first quarter 2016. And we have a documentary that basically just the tours, everything put together. We have a tour for each tape we've done, and just basically all the footage put together. Like I mentioned before, we do the vlogs behind the scenes, so of course you'll get to see us with some of your favorite artists. Like I said, that's youtube.com/Colby Bright Music. Check out the playlist, the Bright Dreams vlog, stuff like that. I think there's 13 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, and then a couple teaser trailers, stuff like that. But the documentary is a bunch of the footage that never got placed there, and basically all 3 tapes in the making. And like I said, after that, we jump into the EP and the album. We have this company, One Crown Entertainment, full-service company with merchandise, distribution, all that kind of stuff. So, of course, if you're looking for anything like that, that's onecrownentertainment.com, and that's Crown with a K. And that's pretty much what we do. The documentary is something special to me. I've always wanted to put one out, but it just feels right now. So.
Well, with the documentary, you've got the vlogs, you've got all sorts of other things. Give me your goals for the next 6 months.
Well, for the next 6 months, of course, like I said, 2.0 just came out September 25th. I want to, the beginning, first quarter of 2016, Victory Lap 3 will be out, which is pretty much done now. We're just working on singles and, mix and mastering that and then doing separate singles, individual projects. But, the goal between now and is to have that. The documentary won't be out within the next 6 months. We're going to take footage of the next, recording of this project for the next month or two and the upcoming tour. And, the next 6 months, I really expect to be right where I want to be. I think summertime next year is my target date as far as everything coming together. So I think in about 6 months from now, everything will be looking like it's about to, tie it together, so looking forward to it.
Well, good stuff. Well, I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for being on the program.
Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it, and y'all have a good afternoon.
Thank you, man. Definitely. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Brand new marketing partner with us today at Transmedia Worldwide. Music brings the world together. Munify is a forthcoming music streaming site with social conscious. Right now they are crowdfunding at startsomegood.com/Munify. Munify's aims are to enable a living wage for musicians and deliver $1 million a year to music charities, and all for the cost of just $1.50 per month. Take a look at their rewards on the crowdfunding page at startsomegood.com/Munify. There might be a perfect holiday gift for your friends. That's Munify, Munify. And tell them you heard about it here, Transmedia Worldwide. One of our brand new incredible marketing partners at Transmedia.